Stage 2 of the UAE Tour, the Middle East's only World Tour stage race, will take the riders over 168 kilometres on the Dubai Municipality stage. And inevitably, heading towards Hatta Dam, there was the initial breakaway of 2 riders. And inevitably and almost amazingly, it was the same 2 riders from the Vinny Zabu KTM squad that were up the road on stage 1. With Leonardo Tortomasi wearing the black jersey of the intermediate sprints leader, in the company of the white jersey, Veljko Stojnic, his teammate, Serbian rider, also leads the intermediate sprints classification, with Tortomasi looking after that black jersey for him. The intermediate sprints proved to provide much of the entertainment in the early stages. Behind the 2 breakaway riders, Tadej Pogačar in the white, desperate to try and take that final bonus seconds on offer, but it was Asbjørn Krei Andersen who prevented him, the Team Sunweb rider, not allowing overall contender Pogačar to steal that bonus second. Up front, Tortomasi and Stojnic continue to toil in the sunshine, 30 degrees centigrade at moments, as they made their way to the coast at Fujairah and then worked their way back by a similar route, ultimately to Hatta and up to Hatta Dam. Riders in the peloton, including the red jersey of overall race leader and stage 1 winner Pascal Ackermann of the Bora Hansgrohe squad, wondering who would have the legs for that final grippy ascent. It was a very, very steep conclusion, but likely to be one to favour the sprint favourites. Well, Ackermann was staying on the right-hand side and staying out of trouble in the early stages, but quite a grippy conclusion. 2 short, sharp hills that came within the last 10 kilometres, and that would be his Waterloo. And unfortunately for him, at any rate, in Bora Hansgrohe, Pascal Ackermann was distanced. Not so for Victor Campenaerts, Team NTT, trying his luck off the front of the bunch, joined by Nicola Conci of Trek Segafredo. And that duo forcing the reaction from the main peloton behind, a bunch that was thinning as various sprint stars, and indeed 1 or 2 other famous names, were distanced by the gradient and by the kilometres they had raced in the sunshine today. Final sprint to the line, and it was Sam Bennett that opened first for the De Koning Quick-Step squad, but for the 2nd year in succession, Caleb Ewan of Lotto Soudal, wearing the green points jersey, had just enough to overhaul the Irishman. It was Caleb Ewan, the 25-year-old Australian from Sydney, that got the victory and hung on to take the success by 2 seconds. So Ewan from Sam Bennett, Arnaud Démare getting up for the final podium position. And with it, Caleb Ewan would take the overall lead of the race. 12-second advantage now over Sam Bennett, with Arnaud Démare at a remove of 16 seconds, and a mixture of breakaway riders and sprint contenders peppering the names in the top 10.